What's up, guys? It is a beautiful Tuesday here in the lovely state of Michigan. Unfortunately, it's going to rain the next 3 days, so I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it while I can. It's 95 degrees outside. It is like miserably hot, but as you've seen in a lot of the other videos, it's been miserably cold for too long. I can take a little bit of heat, we're good. So today is another Two Wheel Tuesday episode. And as you know, on Two Wheel Tuesdays, we also do like dirt bikes, four wheelers, so on and so forth. You know, just because the motorcycle industry just isn't, I guess, big enough to talk about once a week. And I understand that I haven't had really any videos lately. Life has been crazy. I've been stupid busy, constantly recording, but I just never have time to edit. So hopefully we can get back in the swing of things, get back to the routine. I did pick up some ATVs last week, so we do have some ATV riding we're gonna do. I have to get, I do have a GoPro mount on my ATV already. It probably vibrates too much, so we're gonna try that out. If not, we'll have to mount it somewhere else, or I'll just have to wear it. But the good thing is we do have those kinds of stuff coming. The good thing about my ATV that I picked up, it is used. It is a 2008 Yamaha Raptor 250, and you might be wondering, well, why did you pick up a 250? Well, the reason why I picked up a 250 is quite simple. My daughter's 12 years old, so right now she's rocking a Suzuki LT80, which I love. That was the best $700 I had ever spent. That thing just keeps on kicking, and I love it. I did pick up another LT80, which will be my son's. He fits it, but he's not quite good with turning it and stuff like that just yet. So this weekend, for the holiday weekend, we were able to kind of get him on it, let him kind of drive around with, you know, me or his mother on the back, and kind of get used to it and stuff, which I'm very excited about. He's 7 years old, or he's 6 years old, excuse me. And so he's getting used to it, but he's got a electric one, looks just like the Raptor. It's modeled after the 700, obviously, but he's pretty excited that he's got one that looks like Daddy's quad. So for now, I have my 250. I'll be rocking that for a while as my daughter gets used to using clutch and shifting gears and so on and so forth. And the next year's, that'll be hers full time. And then I'll be getting the one that I really want. Now, I did just get offered a 2006 800. I believe it was a Grizzly. A work quad is something that I've been really wanting for a while. We do get a lot of snow, and I do have a monster of a snowblower, but it would be kind of nice to have a four-wheeler that I can actually, like, you know, push some snow around with a plow. It'd be a lot easier for me to, like, you know, bust out my neighbors' driveways and stuff so they can get in and out. My one neighbor, she has a real hard time. You know, she's an older woman. She's in remission from cancer, and yeah, she got stuck 2 or 3 times this winter because I didn't get to it quite fast enough. And the last thing I want is for her to get stuck at the end of her driveway for any reason. So, waiting on word to see if we're gonna get that 800 too. In which case we'll do, you know, how to put the plow on, how to use it, so on and so forth. There are obviously 2 different types of plows you can get for something like that. You can get a fully electric, where it, you know, electronically moves side to side, or you get a hand lift one if you don't have a winch on the front, because the winch is what actually lifts it up and lifts it and puts it down. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I am going to get some riding videos in with the 250 as much as I can. The 250 is not at home with me. I took it up north and put it on my property, and that's where it will stay for the remainder of the summer. But we'll get some riding videos in when we go up there. I got to go back up there sometime in the near recent future because I do have some trees I want to drop, and we're building a racetrack. That's right. I'm building a racetrack on my property. Nothing like super crazy. I'm not going to have like massive jumps or anything like that. Just the track, no jumps. Mainly for you know, the kids to really rip around, you know, and for me to have a little bit of fun getting sideways and stuff like that. You know, I don't like going out on the road and tearing the road up. You know, it kind of makes me feel bad. So, yeah, the small piece of property I do have, I have a whole section where I just absolutely don't have any use for it. So we're going to build a racetrack. So that's going to be, that'll be pretty interesting. What I'm being told, my friends would like to do, they want to get some small quads like my LT80s, and we're going to do Mario Kart. And when I say Mario Kart, I mean like straight Mario Kart. Dress up like the characters and yeah, have a race. So that should be interesting. But yeah, that's right now, that's kind of like the update. Obviously, like I said, some ride videos are coming. I did break my chain on my quad. It was loose, and I didn't realize that it had an adjustment on it. So it was pretty chewed up because the guy I bought it from, he didn't know that you could adjust it either. He'd been riding it with a bunch of slack in it. I gotta check the sprockets too to make sure they aren't mangled up from the chain skipping. So we're gonna have some install videos, show you how to put a brand new chain on, how to make sure that it's properly greased and all that. And then I'll also show you where the adjustment is now that I've figured it out. Me and my infinite wisdom, I'm looking for adjustments like I had on all my street bikes, and when I didn't see anything like that on there, I just kind of was like, meh. And yeah, ended up breaking a link and pushing my quad about almost a half a mile down the road from where I broke down to where I needed to go. So that was fun. Ramps, I need to get ramps too. I have no trailer, so yeah, again, in my infinite wisdom, bought a bunch of quads, don't have a trailer. So we got to remedy that situation, especially if we get the 800, because we're gonna have to figure out how to get the 800 up there. Obviously, I want to get a trailer, like a little utility trailer for it, and make life a little bit easier for getting work done around up there instead of using the truck all the time. Yeah, pretty excited. Hopefully you guys will enjoy some of the riding videos. When it comes to the 250, there are some things that I do want to do, some upgrades I want to do, some installs I want to do. I believe the kid might have like rolled it over at one point because the left side, the wheels wobble a little bit. I don't know if it's the rims are bent or if it's the hubs that are bent. But the wheel hub that the wheel bolts to, I want to get some billet ones, so I'm going to get all the way around. So we'll start with that, and if the rims are bent, we'll get new rims. It's got brand new tires on it, so all I need to do is just get the rims. So we'll do some install videos. Those are a couple things that I planned on getting done this summer. Get those in. And then what we're gonna do is, once we kind of get into winter and we're done with quads for the year, the plan is I'm gonna rip the 250 down, all the way down. Get the engine out, get everything off of it. I'm gonna get the frame all sanded down and cleaned up, and we're gonna send everything out to powder coat. And the only reason I'm doing that is because, like, you can kind of see that it's starting to chip off in some of the spots, especially around the welds and stuff. So I'd like to keep it nice and protected and stuff. You know, it is a 2008, and it's just starting to kind of get there with the, you know, showing signs of it being old. Obviously, it's an ATV. It's gonna happen. I'm not really that concerned about it. So we're gonna get everything stripped down, get the powder coating done. At that time, we might even do a top end rebuild. Just because the engine's out, top end rebuild's really not that expensive, as long as no machining work has to be done. Because if the cylinder is oblong and not straight, or if it's, you know, got little marks in it from it being what they call scoring, and it's not something I can just clean up, then yeah, obviously it'll have to be machined, and then we'll have to remedy that situation, which isn't again, not a big deal. But yeah, I figure we'll probably just do that, so I can show you guys how to do a top end rebuild on it. And so that'd be a good install video for you guys, show you how to go through the motions, how to check it, all that stuff. And the engine will be out, so it'll be kind of easy. I do have a few things with the clutch that I would like to do just to make it a little bit more beefy, especially because my daughter, it'll be the first thing my daughter's ever had that has a clutch. So that's it. So that's kind of like an update where we're at. Got riding videos coming, got the quads, got maybe another one coming, and yeah, with those there's going to be a lot of install videos. A lot of parts are going to get purchased, and if you're wondering about the LT80s, if you have them, or if you know someone that has them, or something that you're considering getting, I really like the LT80s. They are 2-stroke. They have an oil injection system where it actually injects the oil, so you just have to put gas in it and make sure the reservoir is full of oil, which is what I love about that thing. But the oil injector goes out sometimes and then burns up the cylinder, and then you got to rebuild the engine, which kind of sucks. But we are going to do some stuff with those. I don't know yet if I'm going to just take the injectors out of both of them, the oil injectors, and just pre-mix it and just go that road, or if I'm going to get new oil injectors for both of them. So we'll figure that part out. But if you're wondering about those, yes, we are going to do some upgrades to those. I would like to actually widen the track on them, because the tracks they're kind of narrow, and it just make me feel better if they're a little bit wider, had a little more stability. So along with everything that we got coming for the 250, that's also going to be another thing that we're going to be doing. So stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. I promise. I'm going to do the best I can. And if you see my other install videos and stuff, I try to be very descriptive to help everybody out, so that they can, I'm all about the do-it-yourself kind of stuff, man. So if you're stopping in for the first time, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. Until the next time, guys, deuces.